Now, what I also think is fascinating that you were actually originally, they wanted you to play Oscar Schindler in Schindler's List.
You know, that's one of those wonderful urban myths that
Oh, really?
I never
okay,
try
now
to,
you know.
yeah, I never try to completely discourage that, just because it's so flattering that that anybody could even believe that for a second, that I would turn down Steven Spielberg for a major motion picture. But that never happened. I don't know how. You know, that's the danger of Wikipedia
Yeah.
and a lot of the internet rumors that bubble up and won't go away. Fortunately, that's a good one. But no, I was never offered the role of Oscar. I wasn't offered the role of Oscar Mayer. Didn't happen.
Now, what would you say your greatest life lesson has been?
Boy, I guess not to be well. I had a saying that I kind of invented for myself back after the days of Thicke of the Night, and that was that you could count your true friends on one hand, and you could express your feelings for the other on one finger. And it's something that I've learned to live with, because my real friends, I have a million acquaintances, and lots of wonderful opportunities to socialize and network and mingle, but my real friends and my passion, my activity, my interest is all in my family. As corny as that might sound from the guy from Growing Pains, I am completely entertained and fulfilled with my family and my three children, my wife. I couldn't ask for more, and I have very little interest, frankly, most of the time in venturing too far out beyond that. There's plenty of social life involved in the work I do. You know, there are charity events, and so you're constantly mingling with people you like and have some fun with. But as far as going out of your way to make a lot of plans and, you know, a lot of dinners and my family is very comforting, and they've been there for the good times and the bad, and they're very amusing and entertaining to me. So I guess that's a lesson I've learned.
So all these people were right. TV Guide giving you number 37 out of 50, best dad, and
I would have had me a little higher, frankly.
Yeah, I think you should have been a bit higher than that too.
But I'll take it.
That's amazing. Now, what do you want to be remembered for?
Again, a little corny, but I'll be happy if my family and my children remember me as a good dad and respect me and what I've tried to do for them and for the family name, and to give them a good start in life. Publicly, I'm perfectly happy to be remembered for Growing Pains. I think we're all really lucky if we have one thing that really strikes a chord nationally or even internationally. I'm proud of what the show stood for and what my character stood for. Truth is, they don't make shows like that anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
It was values and standards that I admire and would like to aspire to even. I'm proud of some other work I've done, some comedies that I've written. I'm proud of Fernwood Tonight. I was proud of J-Pod. I was very gratified by some wonderful notices that I got from reviewers across Canada in that. But obviously the biggest thing that I've done to date is Growing Pains, and I think that any of us who are lucky enough to have one hit that size on their resume should be content with that.
Is there any current projects that you want to talk about?
I'm working on my backswing, and I'd like to make sure I don't three-putt anymore. I've kind of ventured back into my writing craft. As I said, I enjoy going out and doing corporate dates and talking about my book or doing a little stand-up. I act when they invite me to. I have a new National Lampoon movie coming out, and a little part in a Will Ferrell movie coming up soon, and I enjoy writing and producing and putting together new shows and creating them and then letting other people run with them, and I always have a couple of those. I have one that's running now in Las Vegas, and there'll be another one on the air this year. So I like to continue to dabble, and it's nice if it turns into some kind of a revenue stream. My company remains active, and I'm happy just to stay in the game and be involved and not have the pressure of a day-to-day kind of schedule or itinerary that would interfere with me being with my 10-year-old, for instance, or having the freedom to come up here and be with my dad and my sister and my other two grown men in LA. So not that I wouldn't love to have another successful sitcom, but I'm just not at that stage in life where you want to chase that and you want to give up all the wonderful things, the fruits of your labor that you've earned. I'm certainly not prepared to put that aside to chase something that may not be as satisfying to me.
What do you know for sure?
I know for sure that I got to catch a plane in a few minutes, so I'm bailing out on you. It's great to see you and talk to you, but I am so gone. In fact, if I had more time, I would have shaved for you, Birgit.
Can you give me some different expressions if you want? Don't move.
Watch your language, Victoria.
Alan, can you come forward a little bit more, just because I'm getting, I want to get you guys all as much in focus as possible.
All right, you have